Hey everybody, I am David, and today I want to reveal my 5 predictions if I got them right. If you haven't seen Black Panther yet, please go see the movie first, then check out this video because I'm going to be spoiling 5 things, maybe 4 things, I don't know, maybe we'll combine one of them in this video. So please go see Black Panther first, save this in your favorites or whatever, and then check it right after. So let's get right into this. This is going to be my 5 predictions. I made this video, I think on Monday, where I gave out 5 random predictions of what I think was going to happen in Black Panther. And I'll say this much. I think I got it a little bit better than my Star Wars predictions where I only got one thing right. This one I might have gotten a few more right. So let's start off with number 1. Will Claw die? Claw is played by Andy Serkis in this movie. We've seen him in Age of Ultron. He got his arm cut off by Ultron himself. And he returns in this movie working with Michael B. Jordan's character, Killmonger. What did he die in this movie? Here we go. First spoiler of the day. Yes, he actually did die. And I said no, he wasn't going to die. So when he died, I was like, oh crap, man. He's going to die and Michael B. Jordan's character is going to live. And I thought, shit, they switched it on me. Because I said Claw was going to die and Killmonger was going to live. Which now brings us to my next prediction. Will Killmonger die? Killmonger turned out to be the main villain of this movie, which I think most of us were expecting him to be. I knew Claw was going to be one of the main villains, but he actually dies like halfway through, which caught me off guard. His death serves a purpose. It's not just like a random death. Oh, let's just kill him because we don't need him in the story anymore. No, he's a necessary kill. So then comes Killmonger at the very end of the movie, and I thought, oh man, they're gonna let him live. They can't kill off a great villain like this. Well, guess what? Yes, they can, because Killmonger did in fact die in this movie, and it was a really nice death too, because like usually. In this circumstance, I actually did think at a point that they were going to save him and keep him alive. But then I said they're going to put him in prison, that's all, unless like they have a cheesy ending where he's like, no, it's all cool, bro. I made the wrong choices in my life. I don't know what I'm... They could have went that way if they wanted to, but they didn't. They actually made him point it out, like, what are you going to do? You're going to put me in prison for the rest of my life? No, that's not how this works. And he pulls out the knife from his chest, and he dies. So this one, I actually did predict that he wasn't going to die. Or no, that he was going to die. And I was right. Even though maybe it wasn't the way I thought it would have went out. It went out really well for him. So it's going to be sad that we had a really great MCU villain. But then again, some people have been feeling that the MCU villains have been getting a little bit more interesting lately. Michael Keaton's Vulture is one that people have pointed out in more recent films. So maybe Marvel is listening and they are learning and they are trying to figure it out. And it would be amazing if they do, because Thanos needs to be a real threat. Let's get on to the next prediction. Will Bucky appear in the movie? I'm going to kind of merge this one with my... will we get an end credit scene setting up the Avengers? Because it practically is combined. Bucky does show up in the movie. He shows up at the end credits scene. There's 2 end credit scenes. One sets up what might happen to Wakanda down the road, and the other one is a Bucky scene. What we see Bucky, he's in Wakanda and he is in a healing process thanks to T'Challa's sister. So yes, Bucky is there. Does it? I did think the Avengers Infinity War scene would have been Captain America, but it looks like nope. I don't know if this was actually directed by Ryan Coogler or if this was from the Russo brothers. Maybe this is going to be a scene in Infinity War. I couldn't tell. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out eventually. Infinity War is just around the corner, so we're almost there. Either way, Bucky is in the movie. Even you have to wait towards the very end, so all is good. But for that one, maybe I'll give myself 1 point for the Bucky appearing. Finally, is the Soul Stone in Wakanda? I said no, and I was right. There was a part of me that was thinking, maybe it is in Wakanda, because I noticed the sand that he buried himself in to go to the land of the spiritual land where he went to go see past Black Panthers, including his own father, was orange. And unless like I was seeing things, I was pretty sure the sand looked orange. So I did think, well, you know, the Aether, the reality stone was liquefied. Could the last stone be sand? Turn into sand? I have no idea. Maybe someone crushed the stone and it turned all to sand, and that's how they're able to go to that world, the spirit world. But I have been looking online, and according to a lot of sources, that was it seems like no one else has put that together. So maybe I'm wrong. Maybe that wasn't an infinity stone. Maybe that was just sand that could... Maybe that's just their way of transporting themselves to go to that world. Because later on in the movie, T'Challa does... they do bury T'Challa in snow, and that still sends him to the... So maybe you just have to bury yourself, just like when you bury the dead. That's how you cross over. So maybe that's just their method of doing it that way. So, which means I still do think the Soul Stone will be with Heimdall played by Idris Elba in the Thor films. I think he will have the last Infinity Stone. So with that being said, guys, I'll give myself 3 points for that one. I got Killmonger dying, the Soul Stone, and Bucky appearing. I like to say the Avengers Infinity War setup credit scene because that was kind of the Bucky scene at the same time, but it didn't really set it up. It just let us know that Bucky was in Wakanda. So I'm not going to cheat. I'm going to say fine. I won't accept that point because I did kind of think it was going to be something Captain America related, but it wasn't. It was just Bucky, and that's fine. So I was half right on that last one, but I'll not accept the point just because I got 3 right already, and I think that's, for me, much better than the Star Wars predictions, which I got completely wrong except for one. So with that being said, guys, have any of your predictions come right for this movie? Did you even see the movie yet? And if you didn't, what the heck's wrong with you? Go see the fucking movie. You shouldn't have spoiled yourself with this video. So take care, and until next time, take care.